everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Elliandra and welcome back to another speed build. Today's build is a fun one because I thought in celebration for The Sims 4 Discover University launching very soon, I wanted to build some university dorms. With this pack, we are going to get dorms. I'm not sure how they work. We don't have that much information yet. This video is pre-recorded, so some information might have come out, but I really doubt it. But what we saw in the trailer, there are dorm rooms with Discover University, and I am so excited for them. But in case you can't afford the pack, or you don't want to get the pack, or you can't wait for the pack and you want to play some university gameplay, kind of just make it up, you can download this build and have your 4 Sims living in these dorm rooms. So I have actually built a bunch of dorm rooms before. I've done room build, I've done them in apartments. Apartments can get a little bit awkward because there's just like limited space and like weird room shapes, and they're not all the same size. So today we're actually building this as a penthouse in the arts district of San Francisco. It's like a small penthouse lot. It does not look very fancy from the outside. It's not ugly. I did try to make it look kind of cute, but the main focus is the inside of this build. You don't really look at it from the outside. So inside we have 4 dorm rooms. All of them are the same size. Then we have the long hallway. We've got bathrooms and showers, which are communal, and then we've got a communal kitchen. There's no living room or anything. I don't think that's really something you have in dorm rooms, but we do have the kitchen, which is shared between everybody. And then all these dorm rooms are different. I tried to make them quite not that specific to like this sim likes sports and this sim likes music and this sim likes art. I did it a little bit like that, but only like a tiny little bit. It's super easy to remove some of the skill building items I put in here, because in the past I've gone all crazy with like full-on pink makeup dorm room, and then the next one is like blue and black, and this is for a guy who is into sports. I tried to tone it down. They definitely have their own style, but I feel like it could go for quite a lot of Sims, and I tried to make them all different. In the beginning, I wanted to make all the dorm rooms kind of this theme, which is kind of like this cozy, kind of bohemian chic. I don't know, it's a very cute theme. This is like, or what do you call it? Interior style, I guess. This is my style. This room, the first one, is my favorite. If I lived in a dorm, it would probably look something like this. Super cozy, lots of like earth toned colors. I don't know, I love the vibe in here. There's loads of plants and candles and just like a lot of like natural materials. I really like this room. It's super cute, but I made them all different but not too crazy. Like I said, I feel like they could go for any kind of sim. 3 of these rooms are a little bit feminine, but definitely could go for guys. And then the last room I made, I tried to make it a little bit more masculine, but again, I feel like these rooms could be for girls or boys. It doesn't really matter. I didn't do anything that specific. I don't have that much dorm room experience. I did a couple of lessons one summer while I was in high school, and they were like summer, it was like summer school, and for that I did stay in a dorm room in this totally different high school that I didn't actually go to, and it was a couple of weeks staying in a dorm room, and that is my only experience from dorm rooms. It was pretty cool. I liked it. We had sinks in our rooms. I didn't include sinks in this build. I thought it was fine. The bathrooms are right there across the hallway, so no sinks. But in that dorm room that I've actually lived in, we had sinks. It was nice. And then we had a communal kitchen and also communal showers and bathrooms, which is what I've done here. So that is my only experience. I've never lived in like an actual full-on dorm, which a lot of universities have in the States. I'm not from the States, if you didn't figure that out yet. So with the Sims 4 Discover University, you can live in a dorm or you can live off campus. So I don't know, if you wanted to live in San Francisco and go to university, download this build. If you have the Sims 4 City Living, I did use a bunch of packs for this, by the way. There's a lot of different packs, but this is built in San Francisco, which requires City Living. This room, I went for a more monochrome, Scandinavian, minimalistic theme. And this room is for somebody who probably likes photography. I used some items from the Sims 4 Mosquito Stuff Pack, which comes with the new doesn't it come with a career, like, what is it called? Photographer, style, photographer, fashion photographer, something like that. I don't know. There's some film equipment in here and cameras, and I put in a computer. They all have laptops, but this room also has an iPad or whatever tablet, not an iPad. This is not real life. It's a Sims tablet. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this room. I'm not sure if it looks a little bit like a hospital room. Just, I think it's the bed. That bed just makes me think of hospital rooms. Don't know why. I think it's like the metallic frame and the fact that it's all like white and gray. This room is still like my second favorite. I really like this room. I think I'm gonna use this room for the thumbnail because I think it looks really good, but I hope I got rid of the hospital vibe with all the plants that I put in, because definitely wanting to add plants to like all these rooms. I am obsessed with plants. And then this is the third room. I wanted to make this one more colorful, but it started looking a little bit like a kid's room. Definitely did not look like it was for a young adult who is going to university. It was more high school, but even more than that, it was like a kid's room. I went a little bit too crazy with the colors. It looked good, but it did not look like what I wanted it to look like, so I do end up changing the color scheme. I keep the same furniture, but I make them all white, and then we have this more colorful rug, and it has a really cozy vibe in the end. I really wanted to use those pictures that are hanging from the fairy lights. I think they're so cute, but all the Sims in the pictures are kids, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me, so I'm using these fairy lights instead, which are from the holiday pack. I think they're just free. You can download them with the holiday pack if you want to. I love the fairy lights. I really want some more like cozy decor items, more candles, more fairy lights, more little plants, and I don't know. I'm obsessed with fairy lights, especially this time of the year. But here we have the rug. So this rug is kind of the color scheme now. Everything else is mostly like a beige or a white color. Oh, and I put the drawing tablet in here. So this room is for someone who's maybe a little bit into art. You do have an easel in here. I thought, why not? This is The Sims. That's like a good one tile skill building item. So I'm gonna be using the easel, and then I tried to put a lot of storage in a lot of these rooms because that is important in dorm rooms. They're really small and you need a lot of storage to put all your crap in. So I tried to like do smart storage, so there's a lot of shelves. And in the room before this one, the white room, I put some shelves or like these storage units under the table, and it looked really good. I was really happy about that. But yeah, that's that room done. I added some postcards onto the corkboard, and I think I went back in and I added a mirror, but there's a bunch of plants in there, and there's like a makeup tray in there and stuff, so you can remove some items if it doesn't suit your Sims. By the way, did you guys realize these doors are see-through? I don't understand why you would make bathroom doors see-through. I mean, I guess it's meant to be a door to more of like the general area, which then leads into bathroom stalls, but we don't have bathroom stalls yet. They're coming with Discover University, but they don't exist, so I made my own, and you can see through those doors. They are see-through. Well, not like completely see-through, but you can see through them, so a little bit awkward for bathrooms, but honestly, this is The Sims. They are not going to be looking through the glass on the door. So here are the two toilets. My chair is making noise, I'm sorry. 2 toilets and then 2 showers. The showers have a sink in there as well. I realized the toilets, like the rooms didn't have sinks, and I was like, what am I doing? So I put a sink in the hallway. Maybe a little bit weird, but I think I made it work. And then moving on to the last dorm room, and this one has more of a blue color scheme, and this one is for somebody who is into some kind of a sport. They're in some team at the school. Don't know which one, but there is some sports equipment on the floor. Like I said, I didn't want to go crazy, like stereotypical with the rooms. Like I could have put so many more trophies in there and so much more clutter, but I kind of toned it down, and there's only a little bit of clutter, just a little bit. Oh, and this room does have a punching bag because it's another one tile item, which is perfect for tiny little spaces. And I did play test the entire build, and everything works except for the dresser in this room, because in a second you will see me put some sports equipment right under it, so that is blocking your Sims from using this dresser. But honestly, your Sims don't need to use it. You can just use the mirror that is right there if you want to change your outfits, or you can walk into one of the other rooms or even the bathrooms, which also have mirrors. So this punching bag works, everything else works. I tried the easel, I tried all the beds, and even the bookshelves, which are in like really weird places, like above the couch here, your Sims can still reach in there, which I was really impressed by. I think they did change like quite recently in the last 6 months. You can't do like makeshift bunk beds anymore, or like loft beds. You used to be able to lift the beds up with the 9 key and then kind of, being careful, put some things underneath the bed. And if you play tested it a lot, your Sims were able to kind of like jump into the bed. It does not have an animation. They kind of just teleport up into the bed. They can sleep in a loft bed that is raised up, and then they're also able to use whatever is underneath it. But I don't know, a few months ago I tried to do that after an update and it did not work. No matter what I did, the Sim was not able to get up there. So I think they like patched that, so you can't do loft beds or bunk beds anymore, because we don't have bunk beds in the game. Doesn't look like they're coming with University either, which is a little bit disappointing. They would have been so much fun. I really wish we got loft beds, but sadly, you can't make your own either. If they changed it back, let me know in the comments down below. I haven't tried to do it. I didn't even try it for this build because I just assumed it wasn't gonna work, but I have done some fun builds like that before if you want to check them out on the channel. Loads of my small apartments and dorm rooms do use that technique, but I don't think it works anymore, so I decided to not use it. I did not do much in the hallway, as you saw. I put in some of those, what are they called? Those little boards where you can leave notes. They're from The Sims 4 Parenthood. I forgot what it's called. It's like a family memo board, I don't know. But I thought they kind of looked like they belonged in the hallway. And then there's a little bit of seating and a clock, and then this is the communal kitchen, 2 microwaves, because I feel like you'll be microwaving a lot of your food. And there is no water boiler, what is it called, kettle for your ramen noodles, but I'm sure you can microwave those as well. You've got a dishwasher, a fridge, and you've got your stove, basically everything you need. And I used one of those taller tables, which is kind of like a bar table. It uses bar stools. I thought it looked really nice in here. And then there was 2 really bland walls that I wanted to add something to them, but I really didn't know what was something you would have in like a dorm room kitchen. Honestly, I feel like these rooms are generally quite ugly and plain and empty, but I did add in this really big painting. It has like breakfast food on it. I think it's from the Sims 4 Dino game pack, so really like that. And I tried to make it at least a little bit cozy, but still a little bit realistic with not too much clutter everywhere. And I really like how it turned out. This is the last room that we are doing. Here is the painting that I mentioned. Oh, it has little oranges and what is that? A cooked egg? A boiled? That's not a boiled egg. A fried egg. Oh my god. But yeah, that is pretty much the build done. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for the Sims 4 Discover University and for dorm builds, actual dorm builds on this channel, because I will be doing loads of them. I'm obsessed with apartment builds now that we can do dorms, which I think are gonna work similar to penthouses, like this lot right here. I am beyond excited to get building with all the new items we get in expansions always too. I am super excited, so look out for the Sims 4 Discover University content on the channel soon. But here are the screenshots now. If you guys want to download this and play in it, it will be on the gallery, where you can find it under my username, which is ElliandraYT, or under the hashtag Elliandra. This has no custom content, but it does use quite a lot of the packs, so if you're missing some, you're gonna have to replace some items. But yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if you're excited for Sims 4 Discover University, because I know I am. And if you're new here, consider subscribing as well. And yeah, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and bye!